Hello, friends. Welcome all to this wonderful session. And today we will be having Master Dineshji from UK. And I heard Dineshji a few months back when he was on an interactive session with Patriji, and wherein he shared his life experiences. And that time I was really fascinated. And I really wanted to know him, and he's here right now in front of us, and want to listen. Let us all listen to his life journey, and then we want Dineshji to guide us into our meditation. So let us all welcome Dineshji. Welcome, Dineshji. Happy to have you here.
It is a great pleasure to be part of this daily meditation group. I'll start off with a quotation which I really like, a quotation from Papaji, a disciple of Ramana Maharshi, and he always says, "There is no teacher, there is no teaching, and there is no student." So I was born in Nairobi, and since childhood I had a very deep desire to realize God. And I used to go to temple twice every day in Nairobi. We migrated to UK in 1974. And in 1981, I packed my bags and went to India. I took initiation as a sadhu in one of Hinduism's leading bhakti organizations, BAPS. You may know about BAPS if you know about the Nisdan temple, Swaminarayan temple in Nisdan in London, or perhaps the big monuments which BAPS have built in Delhi called Akshardham, or Gandhinagar, another Akshardham. It was a bhakti organization. So initially, for 4 or 5 years of my sadhu life, I was in Ahmedabad. And then I was moved to Saranpur. Saranpur was the center for the newly initiated sadhus. So we had 200 sadhus. I was made a Guruji, and I was teaching world religions, Eastern and Western philosophy, and mysticism. So all my concepts about religion, about spirituality, about God, all changed in this period. There was an awakened soul in Saranpur. I used to obviously listen to his satsang. I used to sit with him at 4 p.m. Every day in the afternoon. In 1988, I had an opportunity to go to the 4 dhams, Gangotri, Jamnotri, etc. When I came back, this awakened soul very lovingly slapped my face, and he said, my name was Vishud, so he said, "Vishud, did you go to look for God in Gangotri and Jamnotri?" He said, "Where has all your knowledge gone?" And then he said, "You will never find God or realize yourself by going to any tirth, any place of pilgrimage. You will not find God in a temple. You will not find God in a murti. You will also not find God in an individual." And then he said, "Look within." So this was the sort of moment for my transformation. And in 1988, so, even though being in a bhakti organization, I started going inwards. And for about 7 years, I used to meditate about 6 hours every day. Unfortunately, meditating like this caused some ripples in the organization, and there were some very envious sadhus. So ultimately, I actually had to leave the organization. In 1995, I left the organization, and I was sort of on the streets because my family is in the UK. I did not have any relations in India. I didn't have a British passport, so I couldn't actually just come back to the United Kingdom. And it is at this stage, because I've been listening to what you guys have been talking about, and you talk a lot about manifestation. So at that time, at the age of 40, I did not have a university degree. I did not have a penny in my bank account. I did not have any relations that I could sort of go to in India. However, because of having done 6 hours of meditation every day for so many years, I visualized a lot of things where I was actually back at home. I was a qualified accountant. I had a very good sort of job, etc., which is actually all materialistic things. But I was left in a situation where I was penniless and on the streets. Within 2 years, everything sort of materialized in the sense that I actually got visas to come and settle back in the United Kingdom. At the age of 40, I qualified as a chartered accountant. And within a very, very few years, I joined Deloitte, and I'm a senior director with one of the world's largest 4 chartered accountancy firms. So all the talk about meditation and manifestation is something that I have experienced personally. After coming back, obviously, the meditation was sort of on and off. I haven't been regularly meditating for so many hours because of the busy work life. All of you know about my wife, Kinnari. So she, unfortunately, a life-changing event happened for both of us. She lost her hearing in both her ears in December 2015. And that was something which was a big shock. Challenging us both psychologically. Obviously, she was challenged much more than I was. And then, within sort of 6 months, we made a lot of visits to hospitals. She was then given a cochlear implant. So she now actually hears through a cochlear implant. She lost her job, and then she started listening every day to a lot of spiritual stuff, Ramana Maharshi, Muji, Eckhart Tolle, Papaji, etc. So she was listening to a lot of spiritual stuff. And regularly I used to tell her that rather than just listening all day, why don't you spend some time in meditating? Because whatever you are listening, you will only experience by meditation. And then she, a few months ago, she sort of came across, PMC videos, and then she has been, she started meditating quite seriously, and she has been meditating with various groups throughout the day, and I got inspired again, and I now actually, meditate at least 4 sessions every day. So that is my journey. Meditation is the right path for everyone. It will help us reach enlightenment. We are enlightened, but we are Brahman, but we don't know. And the meditation is the path which will help us experience the awakening that who we truly are. So meditation silences the incessant, restless, and useless waves of the mind, whereby it preserves soul's energy, leading to good health, peace of mind, wisdom, and enlightenment. Dhyan se gnan, gnan se mukti. Have you got any questions that you may want to ask me?
I think you are very clear, Dineshji. It's crystal clear. Each word that you have uttered, it's of so much sharpness, and with so much, it's going straight into our hearts. So thank you so much for sharing your journey, and it's really inspiring. And how Kinnari ji is inspiring you right now, it's really amazing. The partners come together to complement each other, to learn from each other, to become inspiration for each other. I'm really happy for you both, and we have met you both, and it's really wonderful. And no questions, Dineshji. Maybe after we finish the meditation, we'll ask our friends to share their experience, and if there is any questions, yeah. So shall we dive into meditation, Dineshji?
Yes.
I'll play the music from my side, and then
thank you.
Yeah, I'll be happy to get guided.
The process of meditation is very simple. Close your eyes, clasp your hands, cross your feet, and just be with your normal, natural, soft breath. Let thoughts come and go. Do not entertain the thoughts. Keep focusing on the breath. 5 minutes left, my friends. One minute left, my friends. Let us slowly bring our awareness back to the body. Five seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let us slowly place our hands on our eyes. Thank you, everyone.
That was really wonderful. Thank you so much, Dineshji. Your presence and your energy is really wonderful, and we could able to go into the deepest state. Thank you so much once again. And now I request our friends, if you want to share your experience or ask Dineshji anything, please go ahead and you can unmute yourself. Yes, Indraji.
Namaste, Dineshji. Hello, Madhu. Thank you very much for your life journey. Very inspirational, Dineshji. And your energies, I could feel that your aura when I was doing this meditation. And I love it's so inspirational. I feel like when in your journey, Bhakti Marga was a stepping stone to get into meditation. That's what I felt.
Yes.
But I have a question. I mean, did you what did you do when you when you come out of that sangha, and were you still meditating, or you got upset and?
So I continued my meditation till I came back to UK, and then obviously looking for a job and studying. I did CA within a year, so all that sort of slowly, all those activities slowed down. I did not feel that why has all this happened to me when I actually gave up my materialistic life to become a sadhu. Because of the many years of meditation, it was quite deeply rooted in in the soul.
Very, very inspirational. I can't have any words. I don't know what to say. But I mean, it's amazing that within 2 years you graduated, you got the job, and you became so I can understand the power of visualization as well.
Yes.
So thank you very much for coming in today. I could feel the energies, and very, very powerful. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Madhu, and the music is so lovely and
Thank you.
really
Thank you,
lovely. Can you share the music as well?
Yes, I'll do that. That's me and Ram. We played it, I think, 1 year back. So I'm going to share it in the group.
Yeah,
yes,
I thought so. I thought it was yours, and lovely. And I have a question. Either you or Dineshji can answer.
Yes.
Nowadays, I can just slip into meditation without any problem. I just go in very deep. But after like half an hour or for half an hour, I get very restless. And if I'm doing long meditations like 1.5 hour or 2 hours, very restless that I want to come out, but I just still sit. And then after 5-10 minutes, again, I go back to deep meditation. I don't understand why it happens. I mean, I don't know. I mean, is there some advice you can give? Or
yes, I think Dineshji, would you please answer?
This is quite normal. It's quite natural. This is going to happen to all of us. Even very seasoned meditators, this will happen. And the reason is the monkey mind. Monkey mind does all this to us. So it will try and pull us out of the meditation. So what you're doing is the right thing, to just sit, don't move, and continue meditating. And then slowly you will go back into it. It's the discipline which is very, very important.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Indraji. Yes, Dineshji, you were saying that before you were a sadhu, and now you entered a family life and you are just enjoying. I remember Patriji saying, emphasizing more on sansar mein nirvan, which means you have to attain monkhood or the nirvanic state, being in the samsara. That's a balance, and glad to hear that experience from you as well, Dineshji. Wonderful. Yes, Bhartiji.
Namaste, Dineshji. Namaste, Madhu. I would means most of the time I try to naturally means seeing everybody's experiences. Even I want to sit more number of hours of meditation, uh, but I can't sit more than 1 hour. And moreover, sometimes my knee gets stuck up. But actually, I'm quite healthy. But after sitting for a long time, my right knee gets caught up. Is there any tips like?
Yes, Dineshji.
Well, and from my experience, sometimes it is okay to take a short break, and then once you've taken the short break, then you can probably continue meditating. Sometimes we are quite busy in our work, so I've got a very hectic full day schedule. So I do the morning and the evening meditation, but in between, whenever I can take even short 5-10 minute breaks, utilize that time to meditate. Sometimes we are in a situation where we cannot close the eyes. It still doesn't matter. Because of the daily practice, we can still focus on our breath, and all that helps us in the proper meditation sessions. And when the proper meditation sessions become quite deep, then that, Ramana Maharshi used to say, if you meditate 2 hours in the morning deeply, then that effect remains with you all throughout the day. So, if need be, take a short break and then probably sit again.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much, Bharti. Wonderful. Yes, Sirisha ji.
Namaste. Dinesh Garu, can I ask you one simple question? In the starting of this session, when you were explaining your experiences, you used the word started looking inside.
Yes.
I just want to know more about that. What is that? How you experienced it? Like that. I want to know something about that. Looking inside. Actually, I didn't understand.
Okay. So what my enlightened guru, who I used to sort of respect so much, what he said was that we are Brahman, Tattvamasi, Aham Brahmasmi. So we don't have to look for God or consciousness or Brahman outside. It is all within. And meditation is the tool, is the key to looking within. Currently, what is happening is because there is so much clutter, our monkey mind is not allowing us to look within. So when the mind gets calm, then the Atma is there. It is, from a perspective of knowledge, it was never in bondage, it is still not in bondage, and it will never be in bondage. It is this illusion which has been created by the mind, which is coming in the way. So it is silencing the mind, which is looking within. Once the mind gets silenced, the consciousness will automatically be felt, will become aware.
Yes.
Wonderful explanation. Thank you so much, sir.
Beautiful, beautiful answer, Dineshji. The only way out is the way in.
Yes, the only way out is the way in.
Thank you so much.
We are already out, but we don't know about it.
That's true. Yeah. Yes, Bharti ji.
So, is the mind which is meditating means we are the pure self, the consciousness, and do we just give an introspection to our mind that you are the pure consciousness? And because I just want to console my mind, saying that you are the pure self and you will get energy from the pure self, like that, because sometimes the ego feels restlessness or it doesn't want to sit like that. So I thought, means sometimes I use these sentences like you are the pure consciousness and you get all the energy from this. So what are your thinking, like, means am I in the right direction?
The way I have been sort of brought up and the way I have progressed, I think it is very important to have that belief So all of us have various beliefs. Yeah. One of the main belief we have is that I am this body, I am bound, I've got all these various vices, I've got this, I get angry, I'm greedy, etc., etc., etc. Yeah. So instead of having that belief, have the belief that you are Brahman, you are a Buddha. You don't have to become, you are. And that belief helps us in stabilizing the mind and attaining awakening.
Yeah, I did something called as Akram Gyan, and in that they say the same thing, like I am that always the pure soul, and continuously the pure soul is always pure, and it is never
it has
needs to
never
be liberated. It is already liberated. So right now the restlessness, everything is coming from this mind. So yeah.
It is the mind, and it has nothing to do with the soul. So
Okay.
let the mind be restless. All you do is dissociate yourself from the mind. It is the
Okay.
mind is restless. You are the Brahman. You are not restless.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Wonderful. Beautiful. Yes, friends. Anybody else?
Hi,
Yes,
hi,
Nalana.
Dineshji. Yes, wonderful, wonderful experiences, shared wisdom. And see, there are a couple of points about the mind and the soul.
Yes.
Even though, in one aspect, we think, we are the soul, we are not the body, mind, and senses. We are separate from that.
Yes.
But the mind thinks it is the self, but it is the false self, it is the ego.
Yes, correct.
So, but I also, mind is the key, whether to get, even we had to completely cannot shut off. You have to be very careful.
Yes.
It
will, mind will continue to function.
Bounce back.
Even after awakening, it will continue to function. Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
What is important is breath is the guru.
Yes.
Be with the breath as much as possible. And slowly, so if I give you an example, in India, we've got these wells, yeah, where women used to go in the olden days with their buckets, and then they've got a small kid. The kid is actually at the back, tied up. They've got a bucket, and then they will put one foot on the well, and they will put the bucket into with a rope. They will put it into the well, and then take the water out. They are able to do these 3 or 4 activities at the same time, taking the water out, looking after the child, and keeping the foot on the top of the well. Yeah. So once we become more experienced, focusing on the breath will happen along with doing our daily activities. And at that time, we will not be drawn in by the mind.
Yeah, and also see chitta vritti, that is in the mind.
Yes.
We had to. It is like not controlling. I mean, in a nice way, we need to control focusing on the breath.
Yes.
The vrittis in the mind, then the mind calms down. And otherwise, its natural activity is to be active.
Yes. Correct.
Thanks a lot. Thank you. I was thinking that there is another Dineshji in New Jersey. Sorry, I was confused because he participates in our Svadhyaya group. Thanks a lot for your wisdom.
No problem.
Yes, Vindhyaji.
Hello, namaste, good everyone. Thank you, Dineshji. I've been trying to meditate. I know I didn't want to analyze too much, but now everyone is asking, so I'm also going to ask. When I meditate, I do go in and out of that emptiness, maybe. But I stopped analyzing so much. Afterwards, I feel good. I feel like, my body is like healing itself. It's energetic. So I haven't analyzed anything more. So have I experience. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, should I, like, I've heard people saying, did I go into deep trance or not? I have not, it maybe my awareness is not enough to recognize that I am with the divinity or not, but I feel when I come out, I feel better. That's all I have felt. So
I mean, I'll give an answer purely from my perspective, which may differ quite a lot from sort of what is being mentioned in PMC. But my view is all these experiences that we have, like being in a deep trance, or speaking to angels, or leaving the body, and everything else, is not our aim, is not our goal. So if you have that experience, excellent. If you do not have that experience, do not be troubled by it, because you still are the Brahman, and our goal is awakening. It is beyond all of these things. So in my view, it is important not to digress from our goal of meditation and awakening by anything at all. Everything else will come and go. We may get deviated to such an extent that it will take us much, much longer to experience awakening.
true, that's what I felt, not to get deviated. So I'm saying whatever benefit I, like when I'm not meditating, I feel subconsciously there was a benefit. So I just keep doing it.
That is exactly the right thing. Madhuji,
you.
You may want to put in another view, sorry.
No, this is what you said. I completely agree with it, Dineshji. It's completely true. Our main focus should be knowing ourselves, and all these things comes and goes, but we should not get attached to these things, thinking that is only, the truth. There is something else. We have to move forward. So we should not stuck ourselves there. So you have said it beautifully, Dineshji, and can't agree more. Yeah, beautifully said. Beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you, Vindhyaji. Yes, and I also remember, Vindhyaji, that Patriji saying that never analyze our meditational experiences, and never analyze our life experiences, and never analyze our dream experiences. Whatever is happening, let it happen. And when time comes, you will understand why this thing is happening to you. We don't have to put our mind to it, because all these experience happens in a no mind state. Like, for example, the visions that we see, or the experiences that we have in meditation or in the dreams, they happen in a no mind state. And to think with the mind, we will never get there. So we just drop it, and we should accept whatever is happening. And if you feel happy after meditating, or after you have a dream, that's it. That is it. We don't have to put what is this dream telling me, or why I have seen this vision, what is the message. So finding it out, we lose something. So we don't have to go towards it, rather let it come to us. Yeah.
Yes, true. That's how I felt. Again, when I'm later on, when I connect with the thing, I feel, oh, that is, now I'm realizing I'm able to connect with people better. I'm able to, I'm feeling better, or my body is healing better. If I think I can understand, but I didn't analyze, like it may be happening during meditation or whatever it was, but definitely. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Vindhyaji. Yes, friends. Anybody else? Yes. Now, Kinnariji, would you like to share something? We can't miss Kinnariji in this session. Yes, Kinnariji.
Everything Dinesh has said, whatever he needed to, So I don't have anything to ask him.
Now, how do you feel about the session? How do you feel about the session?
Yeah, I liked it. And actually, honestly speaking, as I told you before, that he speaks very little. So like this session, I hear a little bit more from him. It's a advantage for me.
Yes.
To listen to him. Yeah.
I think the people who speak less speak what is important. They're very mindful of what they're speaking. So very happy to hear these answers from Dineshji and to hear his experiences. Thank you, Kinnariji.
Yeah. What he says, that means because you can't hear, so that is why you speak, and I can hear, so that is why I just listen to you. That is how our pair is.
Wow,
Yeah.
beautiful. Great. Yes. Anybody
But
else?
that means I listen little bit, few words from him, so it's good for me.
Yes.
As well. Yeah. Thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Kinnariji.
Thank you.
Yes. Anybody else, friends? Yes, Dineshji, before we end, what do you say to our friends? What is your message for today? We'll be having you more and more because we loved your energy. So please be here. And whenever you have time, please guide us. It's really, really wonderful to hear your, stories. Many topics you can come up and share, and we'll be happy to learn from you. Yes, your message.
Message is simple. Meditate. The answer to all problems is in meditation. The more we meditate, the mind will become decluttered. And when it's decluttered, it makes the right decisions. It does the right things. So the more we meditate, the more wisdom we will achieve. And most importantly, our awakening will happen.
Oh, very simple and very clear, crystal clear. So thank you so much. Thank you so much, Dineshji, for coming here and for helping us to know more about all these concepts and your experience, and very inspiring. And we look forward to having more sessions from you. And till then, namaste. Thank you so much, Dineshji. So thank you so much, friends. And yes, friends, let us all see each other again tomorrow morning. And as Dineshji said, the message is very clear. Meditate, meditate, meditate. More and more meditation. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Dineshji. Bye-bye.